think it's working. So hi here, and start with going to Git, pulling the changes, and that's it. So today let me edit the plan. So day 8. So day 8, day 6 review. So what we did was, we made variable declarations. We can, for fuck's sake, into the other way around, day 7. So today we are going into control flow, the if. Did I change the stream title? Yeah, we did. So now ddfsish. Now let me put this to the side like that, and that's it. Let's go. So let's start with making an example. So control flow dot sish. Yes. So int main if I don't. So it would be cool if we just did something like this, without nothing around the right. I like the idea, or at least yeah, we can always place parentheses if you want, by so we make it this and this work, because this is a parenthesis expression that works by itself, because it passes the inner expression, and that's it. So yeah, so I want to make this work, right? And this. So in here we can say puts evo, and in here we can say puts not evo, we can say buy. I need to go get a I went to grab my sweater because it's kind of cold inside. So yeah, let's go into the parser here and let's run knob with control 4. So it breaks because it can parse something. Yeah, it's a statement now. So a statement. And here we are going to say parser parse statement. To the next one here, and this one picked. So in this case we check the token. If it's open curly, we do parse box statement. Now we are going to check if it's a TT identifier break. We say now that if SV equals, and we check if it's the if statement identifier, like, so we check if token me is equal to if so we return parser parse if statement. It's not a statement, it's an expression, right? No, it's a statement, it's a statement, because I can really use it. So this is SV from C string, and now parse results, parse if statement. So now we get a start, expect and get, expect and get, use the parser, we expect the token identifier and start. Print f expected if keyword. Now we return invalid results. So after it we parse the expression next to it. So parse expression, parse results expression, which is the condition, equals parse parse expression using the parser. So if condition is not okay, we just return invalid results. So now we need to parse the box statement. For now, if I go into here, let's go into this section. So control for if. So in C we do if condition or então we do if condition expression, right? In both these are both allowed, but we want to also do something like if condition and if condition and if, so maybe later we can add something like if condition then x expression and place then as a keyword. Right, that's not a bad thing. So let's go back into the parser. For now, let's just parse the block. What the fuck did I do here? So parse result block equals parser parse no, now that I'm thinking, should I parse expression directly? Shouldn't I just parse a statement? Am I calling parse statement anywhere else? Yippee yippee, one again. How can I do this? So I can query. Yeah, so block parse a statement will pass the token thing. Yeah, so let's just do this. So parse block parse result. So this takes the parser. If block we do not okay, we do return invalid result. So now that we have the block, we need to check if we have else block or not. Right, so if get, yeah, I can get the token, right? So token is get token. So parser get token. If token likes me, so this sv equal sv from a C string. If it's else, if token type is identifier and it's an sv else, then we need to parse the else block, else it's set to nil. So So parse result else is invalid result, and then we say else equal, so we expect but now so we expect parser expects what the fuck, I just called I called it expect. Okay, so I expect a TT identifier, and then I say else equals parse statement as b if else not okay, return invalid result. So we have everything. We have everything. So we parse the else, we parse the if, so it should work. So node pointer node equals temp allocator for the size of a node type, because then node type if statement, node start equals what does it equal to? It equals to start block. Node int it equals to else okay. If else okay, then we say else node end, else is block node end. That's it. Oh, I can't call it else because it's a keyword in C, so I need to do something like this. And here, by you use of undeclared identifier node, you must be drunk or something. I'm going to visual split this, going to parser h and t if a statement. It's actually broken. Use of undeclared identifier node. It's right there. Okie doke, so this is actually this. So now we need to create bind up the if statement. Yeah, which is temp allocator, size of the if statement. So the statement base is node. The statement condition is condition node. The statement block block is condition block nodes. The statement else is else node. And then we say state node if statement is the node itself, and then return parsec node. and in here we can define type def struct if statement node pointer, which is the base, node condition, node pointer, which is the block, node pointer, which is the else. Let's put it like that, because you can't. Am I doing something wrong here? What do you mean? It's not defined. It's right there. Also, this is statement. Am I being... Oh, okay. So I forgot. Okay, so I forgot an if statement. So this one, let me move it down here, and then in this if statement is if statement, and that's it. So now it failed to parse function body. But why? Why did it fail to parse the function body? So parser parse body block statements. Okay, so what is happening here? Parser C parse if parse if statement. So why is it broken? Because like we parse statement here, the body, then it fails to parse the function body. Failed to parse the function body. Maybe I can say here print failed to parse condition of if statement, right? Something like this. Is it like that? No, it's not like that. So why the fuck is it broken? Because parse expression parses identifiers, right? So it parses the expression, then it parse expression with precedence. I'm not seeing it. It's a binary thing because it parses expression, which parses the primary. Then it goes into LHS. It's not plus or asterisk, so it just returns LHS. Right? Shouldn't really be broken. Can return def. Is it here? Yes. Why the fuck is the block not parsing? I'm going to expect, if not, expect p tt open curly print f expected after if condition. So it's not that. So it goes into parse statement, right? And it's open curly. So it fits an open curly. So it doesn't broke as well. So this should broke it. It makes no sense for me, right? Because it's parsing the function body at a point it just breaks. You need to grab some water. Be right back. I'm back. So we are parsing the if block. So in if statement, we are parsing it. Then we parse the condition. Print f condition nodes type Now this is a T. It's 4. If I go into so I need to go in here, node type 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, identity expression, it's right. Then printf failed to parse if block. Failed to parse if block. It's right. So if I go into my control flow, what did happen? So if condition, then it goes here, which goes into puts, right? And it fails. It fails to parse puts, maybe. So let me go into parser.c again. I am already in parser.c, parse block statements. So the only one that printf failed to parse statement inside block at so I'm going to say something like this, right? And it starts walk row, start walk column. So it failed to parse the statement inside the block at 213, which is the if block. So it fails to parse 213. What happened? Let me split here, go into control flow. So it fails to parse this, right? I can remove this. I mean, I don't have comments yet. So it just works if I remove the function call. What the fuck? Why it doesn't? Huh? So if I place a function call in here, does it break? Yeah. Why is it breaking when I fn call? Doesn't the okie doke, so something is broken. Let me see if the problem is in if statement. Oh, here. If I remove this, it still fails to parse the function block. So this is a fucking, it's not the if block. The last thing I added before the if block was so it's not this, it was variables. We pick, if we couldn't pick 2 we return. Can I say something like printf couldn't pick that far? Is it a problem of picking? No. It's a fucking dumb move because it goes in here, then it parses expression. The expression goes into precedence, which parses a primary that parses. Oh right, where do I parse the function call? Expression with precedence. I parse a primary that parses an ident expression. Then the next token is this. So we call func expression, right? Why the fuck is it not working? Huh? For fuck's sake, what is happening? It's not with the actual string, is it? It can't be. Tokenizer, Lexer, C. It's alright. Why the fuck is he not parsing function calls? From nowhere, it was working yesterday. So let me do a thing. I'm going to stash. I'm going to stash this. No, so I'm going to this, and this. I'm going to stash. If. Then I'm going to come back here and say this. So it works. Run IR. It works. What did I change that broke the yes. Parse if statements. Is it this? Withdraw it that because I can't see anything else. Is it because I check for identifier if it's an if? Can I can check that like this. Yeah, it works. And then it works this one. Why the fuck would parse statement fuck up the thing? Oh, right, because it just checks for the yeah. I see. So I can do this. That's why we need to implement that's why we need to implement keywords, because if I come here and broke bork the identifier, then parse expression statement won't get the identifier. Now it works, of course. So in here we need something like 1 because I want to see things. So control flow P and P this. So this should work now. Yeah. So now in here I'm going to, for fuck's sake, say case empty if statements. Let me close this size. To say if statement, I just say if statement equals node if statement printf with if statement, then print node statement condition, print node statement block if statement else doesn't equal to null. We do parser print node statement node else. Def if statement else block that's it. So statement, yeah, we need this. Right, so we break at ends. So now it should, yes, so it has an if statement, the condition is true, then it has a block that has a function called to puts, and it has an else block that has a block statement with a function called puts by. So it's working fine. Now I need to go into the IR. So so ir.c, it's saying this, so I'm going to case empty if statements and break. So I need labels now. I need to start generating labels. I need to start generating labels. So let me start. So the mental model is I create a label, so the if label. Then I create a jump to if else, right? Which means that here we have the block, the if block. Then we have the else block label, else block. Then end label. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's start by creating the op equals. So let's start by creating the label. So the type is op label, ot label. The operand is 0 for now because I need to link them. So this is the if label. Then we need to create the ot jump, so the jump which equals to type ot jump. Operand equals 0 for now because it needs to have the index of this thing. Then IR generate for node if statement block ops and strings. If jump dot so if nodes if statement else does not equal to null, then we have to create the op else label which equals to the type that it's label and the operand is 0. IR generate for node if statement else of strings then the end label, so op end label equals type ot label operand 0, right? to split here, go into ir.h, place here the OT jump, and in here I'm going to say type def strict, so it will have the true index and false index. This is OP jump. This is fucking... So now I need to save all the indexes. Right, so in here, that's a problem because this one generates indexes. Motherfucker. So I can say index, so jump motherfucker. So I'm going to append, so I'm going to get index, so va append into ops the if label, va, then I get the index, so int jump index equals ops count, then I va append jump into ops, for fuck's sake, then I generate this, and then in here I say jump ops items at jump index equals ops count, because now I'm going to append ops else label. And then I do the same for this one. Now it's jump false index. Jump false index. So this one is the end label. Right. So it didn't work because it's a run here. Unknown. unknown. So case OT jump is return OT jump. What the fuck? So we have it here. So OT jump. Let me go here. Go into VM. Did I run IR? So it should break. No, it didn't break because it just yeeted the labels, right? I need to generate labels. Or not. I don't really need to generate labels. So, but it should break on a jump. Oh, if I do case OT jump break, we assert false and implement me. Now it works. So if it's in a jump, we take the value on top of the stack. So top is stack at SP. Then we increment the stack pointer. If top does not equal to 0, then we just say int IP equals 0. We start while IP is less than ops count, and we take the IP here. So where I was. So it all gonna work. Oh, so the OT jump, if top is not 0, I just say IP plus equals 1, else I go into OP jump false index, and the IP is that. Right? So if it's false, it's going to jump to the false label. OT lock, we advance 1 only, so I plus equals 1, IP plus equals 1. In OT store, we only advance 1 as well, IP plus equals 1. OT load the same, IP plus equals 1. OT label the same, IP plus equals 1. So in here we can do the old brackets thing. Here we also just do IP plus equals 1. Same in here. That's it, right? That's it, right? So if I run the hello world, it should run IR. Yeah, it works the same. So now, yeah, but it didn't work. It didn't work. What did it generate for the true one? It didn't generate shit for the true one. So in ir.c, ident expression, so how did it not broke? If I have a thing that makes it broke. And printf a. Okay, so it didn't really go into empty expression. Oh well. Why? Why? Why aren't you getting here? If you have one. Oh, I never handled. No, I handled. I never handle the condition. So I have the label. Then I need to ir generate for node. Node if statement the condition into ops and strings. Now it breaks. So now into ident, you can't find a name because I'm going to do a thing which is take the ident expression, better yet, so a string view which is the width, which is node ident width. If width, so is sv equal width sv from a string, I can call it's true. Op push op equals type push int and operand equals 1. Else if sv equal with sv from a string and it's false, then I just say op, the type is ot push int and the operand is 0. What happened? Then it goes here, and in both these branches I can break directly so it doesn't go here. Alright, so the a appends ops op and do the same in here. Okay, so it's broken nonetheless. It's not jumping into else. Let me go. Is it done here? Yes. So if op type equals ot jump, else. Okay. If it's a jump, I'm going to take true and false. It goes into 9, which is this one. So it works, right? Or at least it should, but it doesn't, because it just goes into 9 if it's false. If it's true, it continues and prints a O. At the end of if, it should have a false thing. Oh my fucking god, so it needs another jump that jumps into end. ir.c, go up here, how do I do that? So I have the op if label. So this is the label. Then we have jump type op ot jump. This one jumps to the ends. How the fuck do I know if it's true or false? Right? Because I need, so I go, if I come in this place, for fuck's sake, so if I come in here, it's true, but I need to place something in here that makes it jump here, to the end. It needs to go to ends, right? Because currently it goes, it checks if it's true, then it prints a O, but it doesn't have a link to end at this. So in here you need to place something that goes into end. So I need another other OP. So if block jump, which is type of OT jump, then I DA append it here, ops if block jump, and I take that index if block jump equals the ops counts, then I say the same here, ops if index if block jump, I mean items if block jump false index. Oh, but this isn't a false index, this is a query jump with no condition. Operand is so it's another type of jumping. I'm going to just say operand is ops count as well. What do you mean? Oh, if block jump index. So index, and in here we need to go into IR again. IR.h, I mean. Oh. So this one is a jump if, but I need another one that it's just a jump. Right. So yeah. So I need to go into the control for one to remove this size. So it broke because it now doesn't have the thing. So go into IR VM. Where is the jump one? So in here I'm going to case OT jump break. So this one is the jump if, and in here is the jump nonetheless. So IP equals OP operand. Another thing is that in IR, this is for the if one. Oh, so it works. It works. It works. And it works. So if I go into control flow and I say that if false, it didn't do shit. It should go into, so I never set the false one. IR.c and the if, so it has this one. Is so OT jump index is that counts. That's right. Alright, so it has a label which is the main one. We have the label which is another label. We have push int which is 0, which is false. Then it has a jump. How does it why? Yeah, there is a jump if. So he has the jump if, which is false, and goes to 10. Yeah, so the jump if fuck. So what happens is that so I can say else here, right? That's what I think. Bye. Because now jump if goes into 7, which is the other variable. I need to label the variables so I can see it better, but jump if now goes into 7. 7 is the variable else, which goes into here. Now if I say this is true, it keeps printing a row. Because this one is a okay, so now it works, right? So I have a jump if it goes into 7, and then it has a jump that goes into 10. So it skips the thing. So let me try now without the else. Without the else, it should just print a row and it breaks. Why does it break? So don't run. So .t push int, so it jumps into 0, because in our sets this jump. Now it works. So it works with a single one and it works with the else one. Right? I don't know, is this possible? Else if false. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, but it doesn't work because we don't have constructions for other kinds of conditions. And it works. So yeah, this is an accomplishment. So here is pi. So, and we can evoke. We can come in here and say false, and it says bye. So it's working. 1 hour and 20. Not bad. Let's start by going into LazyGit. I mean, first I need to debug. Oh, where is the debug one? Here. Oh, fuck you. Here. No, not that one, this one. So it tested. So also in VM, vm.c. Oh, in vm.c, what is happening? Not in vm, and to ir.c. This is a 0 as well. So now we just have the fucking thing in Asm that I need to fix, but not for today. So here, lazy git. So when did I? Why did I? Huh? Okay, so for some reason it was example if else example. So in vm.c we handle the thing. So update sish. I need to update the grammar as well. And vim grammar. So ebnf. So it's a statement. So if statement equals the keyword if with an expression, then a block statement, then an optional else. Else expression. All right. So isn't, or is this one the optional one? I don't remember. I think that's that one. So the else expression is an else that is either if statement or block statement. What the fuck? So, or a block statement. I think that's it. So else it either as a if statement or a block statement, and is as an optional else expression. Right, so going to lazy git. I need to make a new branch. So this is day 8. Fuck. So you are already in this branch. So I'm going to this branch. I'm gonna drop. Yes. I dropped it. I didn't want to drop it. Sish. For fuck's sake, mate. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Never mind. Thanks for watching, and we see maybe tomorrow. I don't know, but